Hi, welcome to another Tarot and Oracle review. Today we're bringing you the Sacred Tarot Oracle cards by Denise Linn, that amazing international author, which is very in tune with Native Americans and natives around the world. She's been to New Zealand, spent time in a Buddhist monastery, all sorts of things. So she likes to be in tune with the earth. So this oracle is from Hay House, that wonderful author publishing house. So the typical boxes that you get from Hay House. The illustrations are by Jess Rich. Doesn't say much about her, but nevertheless. So we have the box is nice and sturdy, typical Hay House box, so that's fine. And your book, a lovely book, says a little bit about Denise Linn on the back, and in the back it says also a little bit about the author. She has a website if you want to check that out. So each card, it's a normal beautiful book that you do get, explaining each card if you want to read the book. Some people don't, they just get on with it. 5 card spreads, 3 card spreads, and how, if you've never read cards before, it does explain in the front how you may want to choose how to do that. So yeah, and then the contents of each card. So simple book for your reading pleasures. So let's do a rundown of the cards. The card stock is very nice and thick if you like thick cards. It's about that high and nice and purple on the back. So good for intuition. So this is the Sacred Traveller. So the Sacred Traveller has to go through many aspects within life. So it says it basically on the card. It says a title and also what it's small about. So taking shelter. So you can see that is very much like the hermit within yourself, or shining your light when things need to be reflected on. The answers are within. So yeah, it's very much like the hermit card, isn't it? So this is just a run through for you. Reaching your destination. Oh, and you can see the bubbles of wishes going upwards. So if you've got a good imagination, or you hear or you visual about things, these are a very good deck for you to use. Simple designs, but good meanings. So Denise Linn is always good with that. Finding sanctuary. Overcoming obstacles. It's a very Ace of Swords aspect. But everyone knows this image of King Arthur, and their destiny was to relieve the sword from its obstacle. So it's a very strong and meaningful card for you. Desert Passage. We all have a dry period and a very challenging periods, and this might mean that to you. So it depends about what the meanings mean to you. Uncovering treasure, a wonderful opportunity to see your inner growth and your spiritual development, about what can be seen as a treasure. Joy and delight. Oh, absolutely. We need that joy and we need that delight. So with oracles, if you use them for daily inspiration, we all need inspiration, no matter how spiritual we are, or we think we are, or we're becoming. Just sometimes having a look and go, oh yeah, that's right, the universe is wondrous, the amount of opportunities that can come. And you see the wizard, and the wizard knows that it can create its own wonderment within its own life. So well done, wizardy. Protected by angels. Oh, how beautiful. The angelic realm is there for us. Thank you. Grounding. And we all need that special ability of knowing when we need to touch base and ground ourselves. Instead of just sailing away in the clouds. Travelling lightly. This is very much like the Fool, of it has to travel lightly, otherwise taking too much baggage will weigh you down and prevent you from moving forward. And now we have infinite abundance. Wow. Infinite abundance. What can I say about that? You've probably heard all that before. Mystic healer. So I'm not sure if you like the art or not, but it's very colourful, subdued, if that makes sense. View from above. Right, everyone needs this to see a higher outlook of who they are. Vast vistas. Looking across the horizon at the opportunities going and coming. Grace and gratitude. Oh, cherry blossoms. Choosing your path. Do I go left, right, backwards perhaps, or forwards? Very important, isn't it? Rainbow blessings. Breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. Working hard at finding a way, a path. Navigating by the stars. Yeah, that used to happen before. All the street lights, and before we had a compass on our phones. Watching clouds. We can be grateful for clouds. Voyage of the Heart. I think this is a very clever artwork by Jess. Rich, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Begin now. Absolutely. Start now. What amazing steps can happen after you've taken the first step. Journey by moonlight. Oh, what a lovely card. Look at that, guys. Believe in magic. Oh. The moonlight. Discovering truth. So I've used these in live readings as well as private readings, and I think they're really quite nice. Staying focused. I think that comes across quite a lot, that we must be focused with our goals. Solitude. Sometimes we need space away from people and just regain who we are. Probably in this era we've had enough of that, or I haven't. I've been working throughout it. Wandering path. It's a shame they didn't force all of us to have a lockdown. Could have done with the rest. Ascending the mountain. Surrendering to the journey. And of course that's on the front of the card. And the box. And the book. I did mean book when I said card. Miracles. Miracles happen every single day. You've just got to notice them. Is a miracle happening for you today? Where is your miracle? Answering the call. If you answer the call, your miracle may begin that first step. Take courage in that first step. It's a good book, just reading cards. Fogged in. Yeah, The Art of War. Fogged in. Cleansing waters. A beautiful picture. All need to be cleansed. Crossing bridges. Oh. The bridges in Japan and China are just spectacular, aren't they? Spectacular. Fellow travellers, who do you want upon your journey of life? Do you need a companion or a person? What are you taking upon that? In the flow. Christmas time. Narrow pathway. Isn't that dodgy to walk along? If that was your choice and you were scared of heights, and you were told that your destination on the other side was you'd have all your dreams come true, etc., etc., would you cross that bridge? Or are you too afraid to cross? Please make a comment down below. Rejuvenating rain. Great adventure. The adventure starts here. So as you can see, these are amazing, amazing cards to use perhaps on your journey. They're a little bit more, right, do I start my journey? Where am I in my journey? Do I have to have more information? What is it that I need to learn? So every one of these 52 cards, one a week. There you go. Wow, that's interesting. Will allow you to maybe pick up something, and you could write a diary, what it means to you. Oh, so much effort journaling, isn't it? It's an unknown territory. Oh, I haven't done that before. Should I do that? Gates of Triumph. So that's a good week for you. Wise leader. The wise leader can be somebody or yourself. Stepping into power. Wow, he looks like he's been on his journey for a long time. But what is he learning along the challenges of the way? So as you can see, if you use each one of these, embracing enthusiasm. Oh, I love the artwork on here. It's just so sensitive and powerful at the same time. So that's that very yin-yang aspect of the strength card, using that little bit of gentleness with the yangness. So there you have it. And that beautiful purple mandala, some people might see that as indigo or violet, but they're very good colour to have a look at your intuitive side. So I think these are great. Probably underrated, really. But I love Denise Lynn. I think she's got a great spiritual, great earth. She is an earth mother, let's face it. A fire earth mother with water to nurture us and inspire us with the air. Oh, perfect woman. So I hope you've enjoyed this lovely oracle. Thank you so much, Denise Lynn, for putting it out. I know you can't hear me, but I thank you. So thank you for you, and thank you for you guys for watching. Thank you, and we'll see you again soon. Do take care, and I hope you get a pack.